I want to cosplay myself, but there's just one problem. I am not a big VTuber, nor near big enough to where companies would volunteer their time to make one for me. So that, of course, only gives me one option. In the words of a wise purple man, I'll do it myself. What's up? Welcome to my stream. How are you doing, fellas? First things first, with my goal of making the ears and gloves established, it's time to start the ears. I'm nowhere near professional, so improvisation was my strongest tool during this process. I decided to start with the insides of the ears and use plush filling between the stitches to give it that 3D effect. Okay, I think this bit is done. I think I'm actually gonna go down with it now. Cause like, see, that's where the edge line is. You see that? So I want to sew it kind of like, you know, kind of like raised like this, kind of pillowy. But this is too much. I just need to find something to fill this with. Cut some cardboard, maybe? Just cut a cardboard strip and use that. Because it just makes it like slightly up. Enough for us to have enough space to add a little bit of plush filling, but not too much. Sew the sides. I'm gonna sew the slides when I sew it with the fur, actually. So I'm literally just going to take this cardboard and put it in here. And I'm just gonna sew like this with the cardboard in, so then I have some extra space. And I'm gonna make it a lot shorter. Okay. I'm gonna be done sewing this line within 5 seconds. Just watch. Ah, this cardboard is actually annoying me. We're not done? Well, we're not done, but we're almost there. Like, come on, like... How is that so wrong? How is the spot so wrong? When I'm literally going where I see the line. And we go again. Yippee! Now with our huge thread, we're gonna go to the back. Oh my god, why did I put so much? What did I put? Oh no! No! It might take 5 years just because of how much fucking thread I put. I think it's better to go under rather than over. How? Dude, how? Dude, how is that possible? How is that happening? Don't worry, it's gonna be great when it's done. Happy little stitches, chat. Happy little stitches. Oh, look at that line, though. Look at that line. Finally, we shortened the thread a little bit, so this is more manageable. Okay, but that's beautiful. That's beautiful, though. I mean, better than the previous one. I'm gonna tie it here. Boom. And then you have a knot. Boom. Done. Okay, but you can see the improvement on the back as well. Let's watch how clean this is gonna go. Boom. And then straight up. Boom. Straight up. Boom. Oh my god, wait, it's actually working. Maybe I need to pay a bit more attention to making it straight. But in terms of the technique, it definitely works. Then when I go to the back, it's really hard to know where to go. Because I don't have a line on the back, you know what I mean? That crooked line, but yeah. Oh, and it was way more than enough thread, and it wasn't even that much. Beautiful. Wait, that's actually good. Insane skills. We started like this. Then we got here. Boom. Dude, I think it's definitely gonna be enough thread. Now that I've seen how little thread I've actually used here, I think if I just keep the one that I have left over here, it's gonna be enough. Oh, sure. And make another knot because we're going again, okay? It really helps to use your thumb to guide the line from the back. And if you get it between the two threads, it's extra good. Oh my god, you're not ready for this line. Oh my god. This is almost gotten relaxing, so to say. Shut! Oh my god! Do you see that with your eyes? Dude, that's a perfect line. Jesus, this is the first one I put that vertical thread and it's still kind of messy. Then this is the last one, and now, dude. It is razor sharp. You know, we're gonna have to close this up so we can fill it up. And then after we fill it up, we're gonna sew it into the black part anyways. You know what I mean? So this bit's not gonna show up anyways. It's just this is gonna be the pocket for the fur. This duck right here. It's seen better days. And it's kind of sad and deflated anyways. So I think I'm gonna use the filling from this duck. Because like, see, this filling is already kind of sad and clumped up anyways. Yeah, you see why I left these pockets here? Wait, how do I do this? Wait a minute. How do I do this? Go in. Go in. Oh my god, it's in. Oh my god. And I just keep sewing. Oh my god, it's working exactly how I wanted it to work. Oh my god! You can see the 3D. It's pillowy. That's huge. Yes. So this is on the inside here. Gonna go something like that. Then you're gonna see this side here with the beautiful plush, and then it's gonna be all fur. Yeah. We can't rely. My lines have gotten good. Low genuinely getting there. We're gonna tie it around here. You know, like this is the only place where it truly kind of matters for it to be semi-straight. And we stop here because now we gotta fill these things up. Nice. Okay, so I have some filling. We have some filling. Fill her up. This is beginning to feel like an actual thing, you know? Like, you know when you hold a thing and you're like, oh, this is a thing. Versus, this is not a thing. It's beginning to feel like a thing. Oh my god, it's fluffy! Ooh! Bro, beautiful, pillowy, soft. And you know, I think this might be enough thread for this, because this is all I have to sort of. I have to fill these three and sew this, and I think this is more than enough. Okay, the last filling. The last filling. Go in. Go in. Boom. Ooh. We can definitely cut the thing that doesn't overlap, for sure. It's on purpose. Boom! After the inside of the ear was done, it's time to somehow attach it to the outside. Thankfully, I have a card or two up my sleeve for this one. The hardest part here was getting the ear to keep its folded shape, for which I used cardboard, a bit of wire, and a lot of prayer. Very, very easy. This is gonna be our fur. Our black fur material for the ear. It is thankfully way more than enough. I'm gonna have to do this very widely. Something like that. Very largely around. Yo, how I love you, circular cutter. Pizza. Okay. Like a pizza. Okay. Got our fur. Make sure we get rid of anything that's extra. This is gonna end up beautiful. Just watch. All we have to do is sew along this line. God damn, that's a good looking ear. Chat, probably. This is how it looks. You can even see the shape now. Look. It's gonna be the back, and that's it. Yeah. And then we just have to cut. And then that's it, right? No more of this extra bullshit. Boom, there you go, done. And just put filling in it here, and that's it. Boom! Yo! Yeah, baby with some middle wire. Yes, 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 yes. Actually, let me try that right now. I'm thinking a double amount of wire. Like, oh my god, wait, that works so well. Wait, that works so well. Wait. W wire? Maybe it's still worth getting this cardboard inside of it, truth be told. Oh my god, it ended up so much smaller than the cardboard. I think I'm gonna have to undo the stitching on this bottom part and get the cardboard in. Just because it's not holding the shape the way it's supposed to. Almost. Almost. We have a cardboard ear. Perfectly cardboard ear. It's gonna be a lot harder than I thought. You know what? I want to capture its peak. I'm actually gonna go back up with it. Hopefully this is the right spot. If it's not, then GG. Now, I have to swap sides. So like this. Dude, this one... Wait. This might actually work. You see now? And then we flip it over. We flip it over and this whole thing is gonna be on the inside then. And then we fill it with fur. With white fur. And then we add the cardboard back and we saw the back part to it too. Okay. Boom. And then we flip it over. Whoa, wait. And then I just need to add the cardboard back. Hold its shape more. Wait! And then we just put the white fur in here. And then we seal the back. This. I think if I just sew it along here like this. I could probably use fabric glue for this. I actually have fabric glue, you know? I'm working hard or hardly working, but I am working hard for sure. And it fits in perfectly. Yep, I'm just gonna fabric glue that in and then... Oh my god. Come on, that's good though. Now, should I still add the wire? Just the mero mole? Just for the love of the game. Add some wire as well. Anything that helps hold this a bit more pinched. Oh yes, wait, that was the final ingredient. Beautiful. The texture, the plushiness, the pillowness. Dice que hay un torrente dando vueltas por tu mente, amor. Lo nuestro solo fue casualidad. La misma hora, el mismo boulevard. That's it. That's it, chat. With the ears done, it was time to move on to the gloves. Thankfully, I decided to get a big upgrade for this one. Whoa! Oh, look, this is a good angle. Yes, you can see it a little bit. Yes. Chat, how do you use these? Chat, I've never used one of these in my life. Honestly, let's... Here's an idea. Oh, well, how about we read the instruction manual? Chat, what do you want me to get? You guys told me to get a sewing machine. I thought it was gonna be easy. Does that mean anything to you, chat? Ah! What the fuck is this? Jesus, how does this work? That shit's bobbing. Okay. Sure, dude. How hard can it be? Truly, how hard it can be. I'm not gonna lie, this is so fucking confusing. Okay, well now I have a thread hanging out here. Is this okay? Is that meant to hang out there? I think it's like this. It's coming to the outside. Coming to the outside like this. Oh my god, there's a hole in that needle and I'm supposed to put this through that? Okay, guys, give me a second. Okay, Jack, give me a second. Foot to go down. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's why it's so hard. I had the foot standing up. I've aimed for the hole many times. It's just that once I get in the hole, it's like, imagine this is the hole and this is thread. The thread goes in and it goes like, boop. Boop. The initial... Oh, you son of a gun. You son of a gun! There's not enough thread because I keep like cutting it, but maybe if I... How do I... Oh, if I go backwards. Okay, there we go, 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 there we go. Is it meant to do that? I think so, yes? That's horrible! That's horrifying! I think I have to plug in my machine now. I think it's about that time, Tess. So let's plug in this bad boy. We have plug space on my desk. That's only because I'm a gamer. Tati was on and now my thread is gone. Wee! Wee! Okay, there we go. Just say I'll try to use this angle so you can see, but it's not the best angle for me to use it. Guys, is it normal for the fabric to not be able to go past here because the thread is there? Oh, I see. It's in between them. One's at the bottom, one's at the top. Yo, I see. All you had to do is crank it together. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did I do this? How did I do this within 5 seconds? Wait, I did it! So guys, we did it! We learned how to operate... Look at this, D. We learned how to operate a sewing machine. Wait, what the fuck? Bro. Yippee! Okay, I think I'm ready to move on to the real thing, chat. My idea for making the gloves was very straightforward. Cut 4 pieces, 2 for the thumbs, 2 for the hand itself, then sew them together backwards and flip them over. Then, make a separate gauntlet piece for the length of the arm itself and attach it. This, right here, is a thumb from a glove that I cut off and I turned backwards. And then I also have the glove itself, which is missing a thumb. Because this is how we're gonna make what we have to make, okay? See this glove? This is a backwards glove. And then we have this material. Okay, we're gonna put this glove. We're gonna try to put it as much as the edge as possible. Just because I wanna conserve as much material as I humanly can. But might as well keep it in mind. And then the thumb over there. This is a chalk pen. And this was a genius thing I discovered last time I made the glove. That I could mark this material with this chalk pen. So that I know where I'm supposed to cut or sew. Beautiful? Beautiful? Yes, this is exactly how I did it off stream. And it worked out pretty well. It did take me fucking ages. So... boom. Another thing we want to outline actually here, which is pretty important. We're gonna mark where our thumb is gonna attach, because we can see on this glove where I cut it off. This is important. Important. And then let's outline this thumb as well. We have a thumb. And let's actually do the other side of it as well. So if this is this side, it's gonna be this side. Because these are gonna be hamburgered together, you know what I mean? This is our beautiful trusty blade. My cutting board, so that I don't cut my thing, you know? And I just have to cut this out! You know, I'm already experienced doing this. Played these games before. And before the worst cuts you've ever seen. Not my first rodeo, buckaroo! Okay. The other one was definitely even more inaccurate, and it fits me pretty well, so... surely... this one can't be that bad. Yeah, I was like, oh god, this is not gonna be able to flip. But it did. Like, I wasn't gonna be able to flip the fingers inside out, you know? Well, I have that now. Gonna leave it to the side. I'm gonna cut these thumbs out. Boom. Take out the fluff since it's fluffy fabric. When we cut it, there's gonna be extra fluff from the part that we cut that is left in. These are gonna be sewn inwards. Yes. And now, we're going back with our same glove. This time, the other way around. Right? Again, it doesn't matter if these fingers are a bit square. They're gonna get sewn over anyways. The first show of the day is this. Okay? That's the first show of the day. Attaching the thumbs, okay? Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? It's a sewing machine. The needle's out. The foot is up. Oh god, I'm so nervous. fine. And then I'm gonna reverse it. Wait, do I have to hold it to reverse? Okay. Wait, I think I'm doing good. I'm not looking at that. I'm not that cooked. It's sewn. I don't know if I went too edged. Hopefully it's sewn. Wait, that's beautiful. That's some beautiful sewage. Yo! We did it! Got the needle in. Nice. And now I'm just gonna pedal. Okay, and now backwards. Surely, that's a good sewage. Surely. Boom! Another. Oh my god! Wait, this is so much. This is breezing. We're breezing. The next step is gonna be the one that's gonna take a bit longer, which is back to back, fur to fur. These two gloves that now have fingers need to be sewn together. We're gonna start this edge. That's good. Make sure it's in there. And then just... Now you see, I'm realizing I have a bit of a problem, which is... How am I supposed to do this without turning around the entire machine? Now you see, well, let's just see how it goes. Pull this out to here. Boom. You see that? Boom. Now we're just gonna start back from this exact spot here. Okay. Foot up. Boom. Pivot. Foot down. Boom. Take that next finger out. Take that out. I'm so good, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm good. Pivot. It's actually pretty intuitive to use these. Horrible to sit up. Very easy to use. Now here's where it gets tricky. Because we've already sewn once here. Now we gotta sew these two thumbs together. So just gotta make sure they're touching tips. You know what I mean? Turn the machine. Oh my god, wait. Oh my... Bro, I'm so stupid! I've been going in the blind for the whole this time, bro. I've been going in blind this whole time. Oh my god, I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh my god. I think that's it. And pull the needle out. Jesus, I did it! Dude, I'm so fucking hyped, but it's so much easier. This is long enough that I could push it with my actual finger. Okay. Boom. This kind of fits like a glove, chat. Is when I start trimming the palm. And we don't want all this flux inside the hand. Basically, I just want this to be less hairy, so I'm gonna use the crazy comb. Look at that. It's like petting a cat. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Like that, you know? Just gotta make sure I'm not cutting into the material itself, because that would be bad. You see how the fingers are more matte now? On the inside, you know it's more flat. And then on the top, you have party on the top, craziness in the back. The fur hasn't clogged my machine because I sewed it on the back, you know? Now, chat, we need to cut a space for the nails. And cut that shit off. See how you can almost see the mesh there? That's what we want. We can actually start trying on the nails. You see? Beautiful. In order to avoid what happened to me last time, I'm going to put my finger in this. Then roll it up like that. And then boom. My finger's in there. All covered up in foil. And now, we get to just apply the nail. You know? We get to just apply the nail. What happened last time? Well, this wasn't on stream, but I basically glued it to my nail. Because I had my finger in without, and the super glue fell through and found my finger. You just put a shit ton of it, like honestly, like just a generous amount, so to speak. And fast, take the nail. But the super glue really held last time. So I have no reason to believe it's not a good idea. I think this will be the next nail. I get super glue on all of my fingers? How? Yeah, I think I have used too much, didn't I? It's just that I was scared that it seeps into the fabric, but now that I remember the first time I didn't put that much and it worked. Boom! Aw, man! Ah, that's my life! That's my life for the next 5 years, bro. There we go. Boom! And from the back, boom! Oh yeah, that's so that looks so much better. That looks so much more natural. Holy, holy! Look at that! Look at that! Look at my hand! Look at my furry little hand! I'm not furry though. I'm not furry, but my hand sure has fur on it right now. So this is like, yeah, this is about how much? Just gotta make sure it will be longer than this one. And now, I need my white pen, my cum pen. Try to draw our... You see these like... things? I'm just improvising, honestly. I am genuinely just improvising, but that looks good, right? I just think having a sewing machine will make this infinitely easier. Like, this one was one of the hardest things to do on the previous one. And now I think it might be easy mode. Because I don't even have to take these clamps out. I can just keep them like this. And just... yeah. Actually easy mode. Let me actually remember to do this. Where when I begin the sewing, I go back and forth a little bit, right? Sorry, I'm locked in. Now backwards. And now forwards. And now backwards. And now forwards. And now backwards. And pull out the needle. And pull up your foot. And boom! Beautifully done. This took me so fucking long last time, bro. You don't understand how long this took last time. Okay, that's actually smooth. Okay. Okay, that's actually smooth. Let's see. Perfect length too. Did I sew that there? Or is this wrong if I sew these two together? No, because I think if I sew these two together, it's not going to be able to flip in. So I think I'm just going to start sewing from here. And that part is going to be flopping inside anyways. So it doesn't really matter that much, is it? Okay. I think we've done it. Come on. There you go. There you go. Dude, I love this thing. Bro, I would kiss this thing if it had lips. But now, chat, fun fact. I'm pretty sure now I have to start sewing by hand. Because I don't see how I can sew this to this. This is my glove, by the way. I just made it. I don't see how I can sew this to this otherwise. Boom, perfect, actually. Let me try to not do it backwards like I did last time. But there we go. You know, already like, without even sewing it. See how it looks together. Boom! Boom! And yeah, I don't think there's any universe where we use the sewing machine here. I think we just have to go the old-fashioned way. Do you remember how to do this yet? I do. You double up the thread. Like that. Cut. Take both ends of the beautiful thread. You go once over like this. And you bloop, balink, badoom. And you have a big old knot. You can double up that big old knot. Just to make sure it's a huge old knot. This is how I did the entire other glove, by the way. And then boom. Back in my day, we couldn't do 1,000 stitches per second. Please tell me I didn't do those capitals in sewing. I did, but it doesn't matter for this type of stitch actually. But it's okay, it's only poetic that I finish it by hand. Dude, I miss the machine, bro. I do. Now I have another seam moment, and now see we can swap. So it's nice, because now we're just gonna go this way. And that's why the sewing machine doesn't work here, because it's a very awkward spot from this point of view. But as a hand sewer, I can do it no problem. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there, chat. We're actually almost there. I do think I'm gonna have to unfortunately change the thread once. Boom billy, boom billy, boom beam bam. Big ass knot. Ooh.
Chad, it's happening. Chad, it's happening.
Here's where I started. I think we're done. Oh my god, we're done. Oh my god, we're done. Now we turn it for one last time. Ring part, oh my god. What I'm gonna do now is the final step of this process, and we're finally gonna use the fabric glue. For this arm, I need a crisscross applesauce at the wrist. So we need 2 bandages here. So I think it's gonna go like glue it at the beginning somewhere here, right? Yeah, again, if this was my first rodeo, I would give your suggestions a lot more thought. It just ain't my first rodeo. And you know it. You know I've done this. And it worked. Evenly as you humanly can. Actually beautiful. So you can see the glue a little bit, but that's unavoidable, you know, with fabric glue. As I said, for the next bandage, in here I'm gonna cut it like that. Like that. You see that? It seems like this glue holds on pretty well. I'm not too worried about it. Little by little, I'm just gonna put glue on this tip first. Put that perfectly on there. Just the tip. Boom, not that bad, right? Not too shabby. It almost looks like it's been sewed on. Not too shabby. As long as I believe in my heart. Not gonna look that bad, right? All that matters is that I have a pure heart. And my heart is pure. This can't possibly look bad. Honestly, I was bullshitting about a pure heart, but goddamn. It is actually kind of working. I think that's pretty good. I think that's exactly what we needed. Ah, beautiful. Chat, I did it! Let's put the glove on. Yippee! But hey, not too shabby. Not too shabby for a first timer, eh? Yeah! Okay, I think it's done. I think now I can officially call it done. Damn! Damn! Come on. Come on. We did it. I hope you enjoyed this amateur cosplay making video. I am very happy with the results. I think it ended great, despite how tragic the process was. If you enjoyed this, please check my other videos out and subscribe. Bye bye!